Okay, I just grabbed my guitar right away. There was a part at around 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I had to learn it right away. It's something like this. Something like that. That's really a wicked little riff. So my overall feelings for the song is obviously they're not trying to hide the fact, I don't believe, that they are using the Genesis template and with Peter Gabriel, the classic older Genesis. And actually, funny enough, the vocalist could almost sound like Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel, interchangeable. I thought he reminded me of both vocalists. Anyways, so is it derivative? No, I don't think it's derivative in the sense that they're just putting it on their sleeve. Yeah, we're huge Genesis fans, and what they left is not enough. We got to pick up the torch, carry forward. So they're kind of recreating that sort of vibe, that sort of atmosphere of Genesis, and it's very, very blatant, and it's very fun, and they're very talented songwriters. It's a very successful piece of music on my first listen, I would say. But I would also say my mind is cautious, saying, you know what, this sounds so much like Genesis, it's almost eerie, but I know it's not Genesis, and nothing, of course, will replace the original Genesis. It's just fun that people have sort of picked up the torch. I guess it's sort of like fan fiction, I have a friend who started writing a fan fiction version of a continuation of a famous romantic novel of the early Victorian days or something like that, and she published it, and it got really, really successful. It's just people were hungry for more. Whereas the band's never going to be together. Genesis is gone forever. I mean, sure, yeah, 3 of them are on tour this coming up in the fall and stuff. The later, but Peter Gabriel's not part of it. Steve Hackett's not part of it. I mean, so really, it's kind of like just a Genesis fan fiction type takeoff on Genesis, and it's really good. It's great. Yeah, there isn't enough Genesis. I mean, sure, there's nothing's going to ever replace those original Genesis albums. Cannot be reproduced, cannot be simulated, but you can pick up the torch and sort of use the same instrumentation. They had, a lot of the same sounds that Genesis would have used, so a lot of the same kind of artistic turns in the music where, like at the end there, for example, it suddenly went very quiet, and then there's this really eerie kind of the male vocal choir keyboard thing that they have. I forget what it's called. You know what I mean. And then other parts, it's a really fun key signature going on. Just really neat, pretty fresh. It's pretty fresh as far as songwriting goes. I thought it was really well done, and I want to hear it again. And I'd like to get more familiar with this project or this band. So there you go. That's my react. Thanks for watching, and thanks again for donating to the channel, Sarah Brocious. Appreciate that very much. You're a generous supporter. Spiraling out. Talk to you all later. See you next video.